This Saturday at Saturday Night's main event is John Cena's final match, and the only question remaining is, will it suck? How's it going, everybody? I'm Casey Cameron. Welcome back to Like Slapper, and yes, that is right. December 13th, it is Saturday Night's main event, the final ever career match of John Cena. And oh boy, does he have an uphill battle for him, because he is taking on none other than the most dominant force in the WWE today, Gunther. The man who managed to defeat so many impressive superstars on his way to this opportunity, someone who earned this opportunity, and now we have basically for one final time, the superhero, the mega babyface John Cena going up against the vicious, all-encompassing, unbeatable heel in Gunther. And apparently, John Cena versus Gunther is going to be the first match on the card. It will be the match that opens the show. So I'm also going to predict the match order for this show. So let's just talk first about John Cena versus Gunther. Apparently, it's going on first so that John Cena can have enough time to do whatever he wants to do and that there's no rush. Whatever happened to Goldberg during his retirement doesn't happen here. You definitely don't want that look for the WWE right now. You don't want them to cut off John Cena's retirement, because not only would everybody hate the WWE a lot for that, you might actually get people who boycott the product for a little while because of that. I don't love John Cena and Gunther going on first, but it does make sense. Now let's look at the match. I'm not expecting a 5-star classic here. I don't think anybody is. Nobody wants to see John Cena have the technical masterpiece of his career here. Everybody just wants to see if John Cena can do it one more time, if he can be Super Cena one more time. I think this match should be given a decent chunk of time. I'm hoping it goes at least 15 minutes, and I want to see John Cena, unfortunately, lose his final match. If you ask me, I don't think John Cena needs to go out on top. I think the fan response to John Cena's retirement will be enough to make it a beautiful, happy moment. I think making Gunther the next big guy, the mega heel who took out Goldberg, who took out John Cena, I think that is much more valuable than giving John Cena a win over Gunther, because who is the guy that's there next week? It's not going to be John Cena. The match itself should be really hard-hitting. John Cena should be put through his paces. It should be one of the most brutal John Cena matches we've ever seen. John Cena should absolutely be getting his ass beat by Gunther, but the entire time it should remain competitive. John Cena should be in the fight. He should be able to dish pain back to Gunther, but it shouldn't be enough. I want this match to be a masterclass in the superhero babyface versus the supervillain monstrous heel. I want the entire roster to look at this match and be like, that is how you pull this off. Now, how should Gunther beat Cena? I personally think that Gunther should beat John Cena via submission. And no, I don't think John Cena should tap out. I think the beautiful thing for his character would be for Gunther to put John Cena away. I would like to see John Cena lose via, he passes out in a submission hold. He couldn't get out of it. He was able to get out of enough submission holds already. This was the one he just couldn't get out of, and he fades, and that's it. John Cena loses this match, but he never gave up. This way, you'll have Gunther, he'll have his little celebration, and he'll quickly get out of there so that John Cena can have his moment, because the fallout of the match is Gunther's moment. The end of the match is John Cena's moment. What happens after the fact? The crowd cheering to get John Cena back to his feet. John Cena's music hitting one last time. John Cena maybe he delivers a promo for everybody saying how much he appreciates the fans and his time in the company. Maybe he leaves his shoes in the ring. Maybe he gives all his gear to a kid in the audience. Whatever is going to happen, it's going to be an absolute tearjerker moment for probably the majority of the world watching. I'm just hoping that the fans in attendance give John Cena the ovation that he deserves, because we're looking at a guy who changed the industry forever and put over a lot of talent on his way out, which is exactly what you would hope John Cena would do. He is an absolute professional. So yeah, Gunther beats John Cena. Up next, I feel like they're going to want to move into a women's match, so I feel like we're going to get Bayley versus Sol Ruca. And I will admit, I'm not super pumped for this match. I do really like Bayley. I do really like Sol Ruca, but right now, currently, because of creative, I don't care at all about Bayley. I don't really want to see Bayley at the moment. Again, not Bayley's fault. It's what they've got Bayley doing. If you're asking me, there's a handful of other women I would have picked to be Sol Ruca's opponent for a match like this before Bayley, but hey, this match is probably gonna slap. If I was picking another woman to face Sol Ruca here, I mean, Tiffany Stratton would have been perfect, or returning Tiffany Stratton, because I don't think she would be beating Tiffany if Tiffany were to return. I think having her go up against Asuka would be great. I think having her go up against Liv Morgan would be great, but I have a feeling we're not doing those matches because I think they're gonna give Sol Ruca the win here, and I think she might be one of the two NXT stars that actually manages to win their match matches on this show. Obviously, the WWE sees really big things for Sol Ruca in the future, so have her come out, have a competitive match with Bayley, have her use her awesome finisher, the Soul Snatcher, and let her show everybody what she can do. I really don't like the idea of NXT talent going over main roster talent because there is that separation of, well, they are down here instead of up here, but if you're gonna have NXT talent beat WWE talent, I think it's fine to have Sol Ruca do it, especially if you bring her to the main roster full time. She is already basically part-time on the main roster anyways, so yeah, I would put Sol Ruca over. Now looking at the two remaining matches, I think it's pretty clear what order I think they'll happen in. Next up, I think we will get our tag team match, which is between AJ Styles and Dragon Lee and Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Unfortunately, this is another match I'm not super pumped for. I haven't been super high on Javon Evans and Leon Slater as of yet. I do think they're really impressive in the ring. I just currently don't care about them. And it's kind of the same with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. AJ Styles is AJ Styles. Everybody loves AJ Styles. Dragon Lee is excellent in the ring. They're a great tag team and they've been doing some really cool stuff, putting on some awesome matches, but you know what? I just don't care about any of the people in this match, again, because of WWE creative. So I can look at this match and say, wow, this match is going to be an absolute banger, but I can also say, wow, I really don't care about this going into it, and I'm kind of hoping that they make me care going into it. I'm hoping that the veteran of AJ Styles, and I mean, even to some extent Dragon Lee, can really help these younger guys make this moment matter. I want to see what the story is going to be, and I want to care about them, and I'm hoping for that for Javon and Leon Slater. Again, I don't think they should go over the tag team champions who have really been dominant recently. In fact, I'm kind of wondering what they're going to do because it seems like Javon Evans and Leon Slater are kind of primed for a potential NXT tag run at some point, but I'm also wondering if they're going to use this show to turn Leon Slater heel on Javon Evans to potentially keep Javon Evans away from the NXT title for quite a bit longer. My final prediction for this match, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee go over, and I'm expecting it to be in pretty impressive fashion here. And now we are at Cody Rhodes versus Obafemi, and oh my god, I don't even remember the last time I was more conflicted about a match. Because like I said, if it was me, I wouldn't have any NXT talent go over any main roster talent just because of how WWE has established everything. But the problem here is that Obafemi is more than ready for the main roster. I kind of hate to say it, but Obafemi looks more legit than a lot of people on the main roster right now. So is it realistic for Obafemi to beat Cody Rhodes here? Kinda, yeah. But again, I don't necessarily think your NXT champion should beat your world champion, especially when it's Cody Rhodes. At the same time, I don't think Cody Rhodes should be beating Obafemi. Do you see why I'm so conflicted here? Now, I figure Drew McIntyre has a part to play in this match. I have a feeling that the entire finish of this match is going to revolve around Drew McIntyre, and I have a feeling that the match will end in one of two ways. I have a feeling it will either end via disqualification, giving the win to Cody Rhodes via DQ, after Drew McIntyre runs in and hits him with a Claymore, or Drew McIntyre comes in, nails Cody with a Claymore, and then Obafemi actually gets the pinfall victory over Cody Rhodes. So we all know it wasn't fair, we all know it wasn't legit, so Obafemi can just go back to NXT and be like, look, when the main roster is ready to call me up, they're done for. I've already beaten the top champion. I'm ready. I just want to lock things down here for as long as I can. It's a great way to further Drew McIntyre being a thorn in Cody Rhodes' side, and it's a great way to set up a future feud for Cody Rhodes moving forward. At the end of the day, I just thought WWE would have saved this match further down the road. I definitely would not have done it here if it was me making the decisions, but hey, I'm not the one making the decision, so I guess what I'm going to say is I'm picking Obafemi to beat Cody Rhodes after Drew McIntyre claymores Cody Rhodes. So as of right now, that is it. That is every match that is currently confirmed to be on Saturday night's main event for John Cena's last match. What are you hoping for from this show? I know most people don't really care about these extra matches. Most people care about John Cena versus Gunther. I'm hoping that all these people in all these other matches, even though I'm saying I'm not super pumped for them, I'm hoping they change my mind in the moment. I'm hoping they wow me, and I'm hoping that we really get to see what this next generation of talent has to offer. I've been Casey Cameron. Thank you for tuning into Leg Slapper. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with everybody because I'm just trying to spread a little bit more positivity about a thing I love, professional wrestling. So comment down below what you are hoping to get from this weekend, what you're hoping to see for John Cena's retirement, and which match do you think will be the best match of the night. And I will see you in the next video.